And we're back for another episode of Buzz on Real Estate. I am your host, Broker Bryce, owner of Coldwell Banker Anabasis Realty, and I am here with a special guest today, Aida. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
so
for
happy to
inviting.
have you. Aida is actually an agent at Coldwell Banker. She's been with me for a while now, but she has just been an absolutely stellar agent. She has learned so much. She's grown so much and done a lot. So I'm happy to have her on the show today. And I wanted to first and foremost ask you about your life before real estate and what made you want to get into it.
Well, before I love traveling a lot. So for me, like I used to work in a restaurant a lot because it gives me more like flexibility. And I was able to get my degree in marketing and everything like that. But then I realized that like you cannot just put you cannot work only for someone because like nobody's guaranteed with any job, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like something can happen, you can be perfect, but then something can happen and then they're just gonna let you go. So I don't want to be like just like rely on someone. So I think, but the real estate is just amazing because it's like originally I'm coming from Kazakhstan, so like it's like for American dream and everything like that. And most of the, as everybody knows, American dream is buying a house.
Buying a house, absolutely.
Yeah. And then when you buy the house, and then it's just the feeling is so different, accomplished. And then I just want to be part of that in other people's experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when did you start making the transition into real estate?
Well, I had, wait, what?
Like when did you first get your license? When did you start working in real estate?
I mean, I had my license when I moved to Florida. So I would say like 2021. I mean, but then I always say it doesn't matter when you get the license because it's like when you graduate your college, it doesn't matter. You have diploma and that's it. It's a piece of paper. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when did you really start working in real estate?
Well, I feel like, I mean, like 2-3 years ago, I was with different brokerage, and then I was going to all this like training and like networking, and I was doing everything, but it was just not working out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, there's one piece is missing. I needed to.
What? Tell me about that experience. Obviously, you know, you're training, you're learning a lot, you're networking, you're going to all these maybe events or open houses or whatever it may be to try and you kind of felt like you were hitting a wall there.
It is. I mean, like, because you can, I mean, I know I can make this happen. It's just not coming out. And then it's just, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you know or something like that, because like when you are working with people, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just needed people. So
client acquisition, that's the most important part. I feel like a lot of people, you know, that are on the outside of real estate, that, you know, looking in, they think, oh, the job is I just, you know, roll out of bed, meet some people at some houses, show them some houses, and then negotiate a deal, and you know they've got Selling Sunset in their mind, but
because it's a reality show, it's
not reality at all. And really 90% of the job is client acquisition. It's figuring out where your next customer is going to come from. And, you know, there's definitely a lot that can be said for, you know, networking and, you know, your sphere and referrals and things like that. But, you know, where do you go? Where do you turn whenever you've called you've posted on Facebook, you've talked to every friend and family member that you have, and nobody's doing anything?
Right. So you just need a lead. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but clients, it's leads. Yes. At the end of the day, without them, like, there's no business. Like, what are you going to sell for? Like,
absolutely.
You know? So, yeah. And then one of my dear friends, she went to your brokerage. And then I told her, like, if she's going to make it happen, I will follow her.
Yeah.
And yes, I've seen her results, and then I'm like, let me try one more time.
Let me give it one more crack at the bat.
So yeah, and then it's great. I mean, I love your brokerage. I mean, the mentorship and everything, because at the end of the day, you go to any broker, everybody's going to promise you something, but it doesn't mean it's going to work out for everyone the same way.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, everybody gives a training and this and this. That's like, I mean, yeah.
There's a difference, I think, between somebody saying that they're gonna, you know, be your mentor, and then whenever, a problem arises, you can ask them a question versus active mentorship, where we're showing up every day, every week, whether you ask questions or not, and we're giving you, new inspectors, new insurance people, new systems, new technology, new sales scripts, new leads, ways to overcome stuff. So that really is the difference between passive mentorship, come to me when you need something, versus active mentorship, like, hey, I'm gonna build you, I'm gonna push you to be better.
Exactly.
I think that's what makes a significant difference, because this business it's a self-motivated business. Nobody's telling you, hey, roll out of bed each morning and make these calls or show these houses or do these things. You have to have that inherent self-motivation, but to have somebody, a mentor and a leader really, putting that accountability on you makes a significant difference. Because if you don't have that, sometimes it's easy to just, fold your laundry or go to the gym or whatever it may be.
Yeah. No, but the mentorship, it's like, I feel like, I'm not gonna throw shades to anyone, but it's like, for me personally, like, you can rely on other person, because everyone can be mentor. It's a different type of mentor. But if I have some kind of difficult specific situation, it's like I can rely on my mentor. I mean, my mentor is Brylan, and then all your like leadership. But because like, if I had to write an offer at 8 o'clock because I've been showing the houses throughout the day, and then he's still there for me, like if I ask anything, he's always there, like 8, 9, 10, because I feel like the realtor, it's like work 24/7. There's no like
Absolutely.
9 to 5 or something that you clock out. There's no clocking out here.
Yeah. There's never. No, you're Monday to Sunday 8 to 8.
Yes.
Monday to Sunday 8 to 8.
And then even sometimes you pass that time.
Oh yeah, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never ends. What have you learned most? What would you say was some of the biggest takeaways from how you were running your business before versus how you're running your business now?
Well, I think it's like getting to the closing table, because at the end of the day, yes, that's exciting. You get under contract and everything, but the under contract, that's the easiest part. You just bring into because anything can happen. Your title, lender, this, that. It just never ending cycle. And then when you get to the like closing table, that's when we get rewarded. That's when we get paid.
That's when we finally close the deal. That's when we finally make some money. And it's funny, I had a really interesting, funny thing happen the other day. I was working on closing a deal. It was the day before closing, and the moving truck was coming to move the seller stuff. It was final walkthrough, and a power line had gone down at the very front, like entrance of the neighborhood. So whenever you go to turn into the neighborhood, it's literally just a power line going like all like you. And they're calling me. They're like, I can't drive my semi truck to like, or not semi truck, but giant moving truck through here. It'll literally just rip the power line.
I know what
can't do it. And we had to, negotiate pushing the closing back and all this different stuff. But then you try to do that, and you can't move the closing back because it would have rolled over to the next month, and they would have had to rebalance the CDs and the escrows and all the different and get a new payoff from the mortgage lender. So it pushed it back even further. So we had to come up with a pre-closing occupancy agreement and do all these different things. So like, that's just an example of one of the 90 million things that can happen from when you go from contract to close. And there's never two deals that are the same. And like, there's so many different things that can happen in between. You got to be able to be creative and come up with solutions to like you said, get it to the closing table. That's the end goal.
That's a crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's challenging, but yet it's rewarding. Of course, it's like at the moment, but then it's like you just need to focus on the solution, and then
So tell me, what have you accomplished thus far since making the switch?
So I switched like in April, something like that, and
so 3 months.
Yeah. So I mean, so far I closed 5 deals.
5 deals in 3 months. Nice.
From 0 to like, and then I still have 1 under contract.
Perfect.
And then, yes, I feel like...
You got any new contracts coming soon?
I mean, I sent an offer, but we'll see. I feel
yeah.
I've been sending offer like every 2 weeks. If I don't send it, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
What are you seeing in the market right now? You're dealing with a lot of clients. You're meeting with a lot of customers. You're dealing with a lot of clients. Interest rates have been difficult to navigate. What are you seeing?
Honestly, I don't know. A lot of people say the interest rate, like, but my personal experience, no. I'm seeing a lot of multiple offer situation, and it's not from one client. It's many clients like that, and it's just some people are putting their listing like price to sell, and it's kind of like putting a lot of competition, and regarding the interest rate, I don't know.
So essentially, if somebody prices it to sell, they can expect to potentially get multiple offers if they really do price it well. But if they price it too high, it's just going to sit.
Exactly.
And then that's where you're having issues. People that are listing properties are having
I'm having issues in multiple offer situations. But I think I kind of started learning how to win them over. Yes. So
what is one of your strategies to win them over in a multiple offer situation?
I mean, there is a special clause. I'm not gonna say it. If you want to join the Coldwell, you'll know.
There's a special clause. What about if you're talking to your customer and you're like, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do to help you win this transaction"?
Yes, I'm gonna say, okay, we have to give the same, like whatever, like the asking price. We have to either reduce the closing costs or we're gonna remove the closing costs. And then you guys are okay with like coming up with addition, like it is additional money. And most of the time, I mean, I can navigate. Hey, you can talk to your mom, dad, your relative, how bad you want this house. Most of the time, they really want that house. And then that's how they making it work. And
using that escalatory clause.
Exactly.
There's a lot of different ways that you can frame to make your offer stand out. I'll actually shout out John Kersey. He does really great trainings on how to structure and win offers. So if you're an agent and you're wanting to learn how to structure a winning offer, definitely attend a John Kersey training. He does a great job. If you haven't, I would definitely recommend.
I know him. I mean, he's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like very educated.
Cool. Super cool guy. Very well educated. Awesome. Well, what's another standout thing that you've learned so far in closing 5 deals in 3 months, and what are your goals moving forward and into the future?
I mean, I want to close more. I want to help more people, but I want to help more people, and I want to have a smooth transaction, but it's not going to happen. So you have to make sure to overcome all those challenges and learn and just keep going. And what I can tell like about the interest rate, it's like when I talk to my clients, it's like, are you like willing to like, okay, 6% and change, right? Like right now, and then everybody, it's stopping so many people. However, if you're renting, you pay 100% of interest, right? That never comes back to you. There is no equity, nothing. So it's just kind of like educating them. Like in the long run, it's worth it. Absolutely. You can refinance or after, like if you think the interest is gonna go like down, and then all those buyers who are waiting, they're gonna come into the market, and then guess what? You're gonna pay more money to buy the house.
You're gonna pay more money to buy the house. You're gonna be at the same payment anyways, but you're gonna have missed out on the equity.
Exactly.
Yeah, and home ownership is one of the fastest ways to build wealth. Like for most people in the United States, not just because that mortgage payment has a principal reduction balance that's chopping away at the mortgage payment every single month, but you have appreciation as well. And a lot of people may not know this, but $250,000 of profit if you're a single person, or $500,000 profit if you're a married couple filing jointly, can be completely excluded from taxable income. So if you sell your primary residence that you've lived in for 3 out of the 5 past years, $250,000 as a single or $500,000 as a couple is 100% tax-free profit.
So then it's like no-brainer. I feel like if you have ability like to like just give it like shot, right? Like it's not gonna cost you. It's like just have like a simple thing. It's consultation.
Absolutely.
And then just see like what your realtor, I mean, aka me, or
Yeah,
someone,
AKA
or
you.
someone else from the Coldwell, they're
Yeah.
gonna help. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it just starts from the conversation and see what your number. If it makes sense, just move forward. If it doesn't, okay, just have a strategy for 3 to 6 months, or whenever like your rent is expired. But then you can also negotiate on that cost.
You can negotiate on anything.
Exactly.
On anything. You can get your lease bought out. You can, I mean, so you can use seller concessions to buy down interest rate, cover not just closing costs, but even principal down payment. There's ways for like VA consumers that are getting VA loans to get a check back at close.
And, you had that experience, right?
Several times I've seen it happen.
So that's my goal.
There's so many ways that you can slice the pie, but you got to have a professional in the driver's seat that knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
Two different people probably tuning into this show today. You got your professionals in the industry, your real estate professionals, and then you've got your potential real estate clients. What would you say to either of those people watching today?
So I would say for the realtors, right? I mean, I like sometimes you can have many years of experience or something, but the time is changing. Like right now, technology, AI, and everything like that, it's like just moving forward. Either you're gonna stay like, like, oh, I had this 20-year. It has nothing to do with your past. I mean, like, I appreciate all the people who had more experience, but at the end of the day, if you don't adjust yourself to the current time, it's just you're gonna stay behind because AI is taking over. Like whatever you say, whatever you don't like it doesn't really matter because it's just moving forward. So if someone wants to like look for opportunity, like actually like that works. I mean, it worked for me and it's working for me. So like I would not just gonna say, hey, like you should join this Coldwell without like if I don't believe in that. If you don't believe in the product, there is no reason to like no, like no,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't get paid for that, so. But for the clients, I think it's like, yes, there is many agents out there, like, like, oh, like this person here. But at the end of the day, that person needs to make sure bring you like going through all these challenges and bring you to the closing table, because it's like anything can happen. Can that person handle all the stress? Because there's so many stuff going on behind the scene that not many clients know. They only see like, oh, okay, you're not doing your job. It's not. So for me, like the main thing is like communication and transparency is one of the important things that you have to tell the client. Sometimes they don't like it. I mean, I know like it's not cool, but but at least like I'm saying like, like being direct, like, hey, this is the expectation, this is what's gonna happen. And then I mean, I guess that's why it's working out for me, that some clients, they like me for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's some valuable knowledge. So if you're an agent, you heard it from her first. And if you're a customer, definitely somebody that you want to work with. She is so attention to detail with her clients, takes such good care of people, and she'll literally like pause herself on leads and be like, hey, I'm focusing on who I have right now. I want to make sure I take the best care of them. And she's done an absolutely incredible job and learned a heck of a lot along the way. And she also is fluent in Russian. So if you want somebody that is fluent in Russian and can get you into your first home or maybe second or investment property in Northeast Florida, Aida is your girl. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Buzz on Real Estate. I'm your host, Broker Bryce, owner of Coldwell Banker Anabasis, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks for being here, Aida.
Thank you, Bryce. Thank you.